Spell of Heal More obviously will help them in the early, as you already mentioned.
Yep, and they're starting up, and it looks like a Smash Brothers match. We got Duck Hunt versus Pac-Man.
Very, very astute observation, as we have...
Double keys. This is important. So what our runners are probably going to do is they're going to open this main door. Then they should probably go back and save and see if the... Yep, you see what Apex is doing. Going back into the throne room. Going to save and open up the armory and see if anything interesting's in there. See if we got a gold grind. See if anything important's there. If nothing's important, then expect Apex and Guelph to re-roll, and so they can have that key for another portion of the game.
True. So without any gold in the armory, they cannot afford another key behind. There could be a key and gold here, and there is another key. Oh, wow.
And as you see with both Apex and Corvid, they have kind of glitched the game, and they have a grind with herbs, and apparently there was some wings in there.
True. It'd be interesting to see if he takes a couple more wings just to sell them at a shop somewhere. But it's not quite as a benefit as some of our more expensive items like a curse belt.
That is true. I have no cash. It looks like Apex is going straight to battle.
And comment in chat, yes, going into the throne room twice will allow that because it replaces the open chests with 3 additional chests that are already open when you enter the throne room for the second time. So it counts as 6 chests that are open. And we find our first town to the north. It is the town of Rimalder. So after finding multiple keys already, we found the town that gives you some more.
And you can grind for a little bit here. If you get enough money, you can buy a copper sword. Yeah, that'll get you a good start.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, no shop there, so they can't pick up any more herbs, although they already have some. Metal Scorpion Metal Scorpion with Hurt More, going to send our runner back. Fortunately, this one is free.
Yep, and Guelph is having better luck. He went to the east of Tangential Castle. He is going to be fighting some slimes in order to get level 2.
That he is. This will be the 4th of 5 experience required to get to level 2.
And this will be 5 of 5. He will get to level 2 as Apex on the other side of your screen. He's going to go underneath Tangential and maybe find something. Now for level 2, 1 power, 9 agility, 4 hit points, but no magic. So that lack of additional strength is going to make this next level a little bit more difficult. 9 strength is enough to take out a Draki, and I believe you can reliably take out a Ghost as well, and a Magician. They don't have a lot of hit points, but that armor boost, or the agility boost they got, gave them a little bit of armor to help them with those earlier enemies. Whoa, and Apex just hit on something big. The underneath Tangential Castle is Swamp Cave and leads you straight to the back of Garanim.
And there is
gold.
And with that gold there, that does mean there is a gold grind available to our runners, even though there was no gold in the Tanagal Treasury. Obviously not right now because he didn't see any other chests before he went in there, but if there was silver shield or magic armor, it'd be interesting to see if he makes the play to go back, set up a quick gold grind just with the throne room and the armory, and then come back this way. That would take some time, so he'll probably try to get it fit in with a standard return to Tanagal, either from death or coming back to count the coordinates or something.
It doesn't look like Apex is going to do that. He just loaded up on the club, leather armor, and picked up a dragon scale. But that's not good when you go up against a Spectre.
Spectre is a great mid-game enemy to get some quick experience once you have the ability to kill it, either the spell of Hurt More or significantly more strength. Right now, not quite the enemy it's looking for.
No, it's not. But Apex has died, and I don't think he has. He's out of keys.
He is. Fortunately, Romalder is just up here.
And here's a good thing for Apex. We do have sleep to start, and he picked up a club, so he does have some attack power that he can build off of.
Yeah, you're hitting the Magician for 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 with the spell of Sleep, take it down, and is able to get his level 1. Unfortunately, the Metal Scorpion is still out of play, especially given the spell of Hurtmore that they have. Over here, we have Guelph35 sleeping and fighting his Magician right now. This will be level 3 if he's able to defeat it.
And it looks like Apex is going to pick up a Copper Sword.
Makes sense, makes sense. It's a significant boost in damage. Alright, level 3.
Nice little strength boost there. It got 4 strength.
Yeah, 4 strength, not much else, but that will give him... He'll take these magicians down a little bit more quickly. This looks like what it's going to be to level 4, possibly level 5. And Beta Strep is right. Broadsword and Magic Armor will carry you through most of this seed. So, if I were playing the seed, I would probably go back to Tanagal, do that grind, because it would make this level 2 to 6 kind of range go by very, very, very quickly. The Magic Armor will probably defense break most of these enemies just by itself. By defense break, I mean once your defense matches their strength, it changes the formula for how much damage they do to you, and significantly reduces that damage as he gets his level 3 and gets that nice little strength boost and continues to grind.
Yep, Guelph has decided to monk this and just fight with his fists. Now he gets level 4, where we have, oh boy, 26 power, 11 agility, 8 hit points, and stop and hurt more. Who cares if you don't get magic points when you got that much strength happening for you at level 4?
That is incredible. Yes, the hurt more without any MP, or with very little MP to use it, is not very nice to see. But we did see specters on the other side of the swamp cave, and there's probably going to be some enemies out here that you will absolutely be able to use that hurt more to great advantage. When you're only level 4, it doesn't take much experience to get a couple more levels. One mid-tier enemy will get you to level 5. One Charlock enemy may get you to level... maybe even level 6.
Yeah, but I don't think we've seen any of that yet.
No, no, no. As apexcorvid gets his level 4, gets that massive increase in strength. Now, he already at level 4 has, what, 49 attack power? That's pretty solid, and it's going to help him out greatly in grinding out the next couple of levels.
Yes, it will, especially when he has a copper sword on him and armor. That's going to make fighting those metal scorpions a lot easier. For example, he's already at level 5. Actually, both of them just reached level 5. 1 power, and that's it.
Wow. So, level 4 may have been our big level for the early portion of the game. Still no MP. They started out with 8, and they still only have 8. But here we have, using that Hurt More spell on the Spectre. Not going to get him level 6, but it's going to get him a little bit closer. One more decent enemy should get him there. Sure, he's just exploring right now to get a little bit of a exploration start while he takes the Death Warp back to refill everything. Oh, going to keep going as long as he can.
Yeah, Warlock's an enemy you can easily run from, and on his luck he finds a cave, and it is Mountain Cave.
Nah, I believe it's Tablet Cave. 2 steps over, he bounced when he went to the right, so I believe it's Tablet.
Yeah, he's going down. This is Tablet Cave, which it seems really deceptive. It's an easy cave if you have a torch, but in the dark, it can be a little bit annoying, especially in the second floor.
It can be. He does have the spell of Radiant. He may not realize it, and he does have the MP to cast it. So if he finds himself in a bad position, he can still get out with some relative ease, if he remembers that he has the spell. And something tells me he may be casting it here in a second, because it feels like he should have found that chest by now.
By the way, level 6, hit by apexcorvid 5156.
Good to see a little bit more MP, doubling the amount of hurt mores that they have, still an incredible amount of strength. Apexcorvid going to get more keys, which will allow him to go back across the swamp cave. And I would like, even though we have pretty good strength, I would love to see him get that magic armor so that he can start doing some pretty good damage to these mid-tier enemies just with his sword to kind of make up for the fact that he doesn't have as much mana as he needs to right now.
Well, that's Guelph going back to Tangible. Ooh, Silverheart was down there.
So we know that the Tablet Cave will be necessary. Silverheart being one of the 3 key items our runners will need to get in order to enter the Charlotte Castle. The other 2 being the Stones of Sunlight and the token. The Silver Harp you will trade in for the Staff of Rain once you find the Staff of Rain shrine, where an old man will give you it in exchange, and then you will combine those at a separate shrine for the Rainbow Drop.
And unfortunately, skeletons are able to sleep and wreck you. Well, second level sleep and wreck. And it's the old 2-for-1 deal for Remeldar.
So our 3rd key chest in Keytown. Incredible. And skeletons with the magic wombo or mini wombo, wombo light, whatever you want to call it. Not a welcome sight for runners, because skeletons would have been some of that nice, easy experience. He's probably just gonna, he's gonna hurt more it. It's an easy 25 experience that will get him level 6, so he can get his first MP boost.
And Apex got level 7. He is really going ahead right now.
And the Knights swing back with the DL2 Breath for 68. So far we've seen skeletons with the magic wombo combo, sleep and hurt more. Knights with the DL2 breath. Hopefully not too much more. Oh! Okay. And the rogue scorpions have hurt more.
Well, remember what I said earlier about Guelph finding Mountain Cave when he actually went into Tablet Cave?
We found Mountain Cave.
That's the good news. The bad news is rogue scorpions are pretty nasty.
Rogue scorpions are a great hurt more target, but wouldn't try to take them down with the attack power they have right now. And with the hurt more spell and 4 chances to cast it, he's going to check the spike tile here. He is going to start off with the hurt more, and the rogue scorpion still doesn't know about the hurt more that they are carrying. He's pretty close to level 8. Oh, Blue Dragon is not going to be a good target right now. He's going to try the hurt more. It's a little bit more resistant. He needs 2 to take it down. There's not a good... Oh, he pulls it off. Nope. Never mind. I thought I saw the screen flicker.
Meanwhile, Guelph is now diving Mountain Cave. He's going to get to his first chest, and he's got some gold, which he desperately needs.
So finds a Wraith Knight, runs away, doesn't have enough mana to cast Hurt More on it. He's definitely at an experience disadvantage now. Doing this Mountain Cave Dive without any mana means he's just running away and losing the opportunity to hurt more of those Wraith Knights, which would be worth 72 experience points each.
Yeah, but he's picking up a lot of cursed belts, and that's about $180 a piece.
Limited utility with the gold grind available, but yes, it is 180 gold that will not disappear when he dies, which I'm not sure if he's planning on taking the Death Warp out of here. He may be.
And this is not a good idea by Guelph, fighting this Wolf Lord.
I'm sneaking suspicion he's planning on a Death Warp right now. Has he been through the Swamp Cave?
No, he's never gone on the east side of Tantagel.
Okay, so he's going to get a welcome surprise when he gets there. He's going to have enough gold to buy a few keys. He's going to open up these chests, possibly grind some... Oh, yeah. He's not going to buy keys. He's going to grind 6 of them here.
By the way, how much stats are in the Armor Warlock?
I don't know. I mean, the Armor Warlock sounds nasty. Armor Knight is nasty enough, but... And honestly, in the vanilla game, the Armor Knight is kind of an Armor Warlock, since it does have both Hurt More and Heal More. But in this randomizer, hopefully it doesn't.
And did we know what was in that 5th chest in Mountain Cave?
The 5th chest in Mountain Cave was a death necklace.
Well, here's Guelph going into Swamp Cave.
No spell of outside, so he is going to have to walk the whole way to get out of there. Sees a Wolf Lord, great Herfmore target, going to get level 7 here.
It's going to get him level 7, and it's also going to get him outside.
And given what we know is on the outside of this, he's... Oh! Okay, good. He didn't walk outside. He's going to be able to gold grind in here, and then he's going to be able to pick up that broadsword and magic armor, which is going to be just an absolutely incredible pickup. Yes, he has the spell of Heal More, but the broadsword will allow him to swing down that last little bit of damage on the Charlock enemies that he meets in the overworld that Hurtmore doesn't quite kill in one hit. And he finds the gold. See how far he grinds. Because once he goes... He has enough keys that he can just walk straight to the weapon shop, and if he sees that magic armor, he doesn't have enough gold for it, which we know now that he will, he can just come right back here and get a little bit more gold. And
Yeah,
is this
and
Apex
it looks
Corbett
like-
doing the same thing?
Yes, he is. So we're going to have a grind race.
Ah, he wishes he found a flame sword.
So it looks like Guelph is... If it were me, I would grind to 25,000.
Yeah,
Because
I would
that can
probably get...
Broadsword, magic armor, and silver shield.
Yeah, there's no silver shield there, though. There's a large shield. There's a large shield here or at Romalder. Apexcorvid, though, does know of not any silver shield available here, so we'll see how much further he goes. Oh, wow, maybe he's... This is incredible. Did we see a silver shield in Romalder, or not Romalder. Yeah, Romalder, and I just missed it.
No, Garingham had it.
Oh, I thought it just had the magic armor.
No, magic armor was in... Oh, maybe it did. My mind is going. I apologize to everyone.
No, it's okay. Gets the magic armor, gonna get the large shield. Wait, what? Oh, he did get the large shield. Okay. No. I did not see him pick up either the broadsword or the large shield.
This is weird on Guelph's side.
He may be trying to find another town real fast to see if it has the flame sword and silver shield there. But I mean, and if you die once, you still have enough money to buy both the broadsword and the magic armor when you go back. So it's not a huge loss, but he is losing out on the little bit of advantage he would have right here by having both those items.
And did either of them buy? Oh, Apex. And it looks like neither one of them bought the large shield.
I guess they're saving it for the good stuff. Seems like such a risk.
They are gambling, and it looks like Guelph...
Oh, he's back in Garinham.
Well, that's interesting, because he just got out of Rimmildar.
Apex just got out of Romalder.
Okay, my apologies then.
So far, we haven't seen a whole lot of the map, but apexcorvid is making a move right now. Runs into the fun police, gets away on the first try. Yep. The red dragon being one of the, if not the most difficult enemies in the game to run away from. And with 51 agility, he's got a better chance than some at level 8, but still, that's not a great chance to run away. Able to do so, finds a goldman, finds another goldman. Hopefully doesn't lose half his gold to a goldman.
And Guelph went to the eastern part of the world.
Okay, so he's getting his broadsword here, right? Oh, nope, he's checking the chests. He's going to get his, what, 2-for-1 key or 1-for-2 key?
2-for-1.
apexcorvid, finding another red dragon. This one is... Oh, wow. Only hits him for 23. Low roll for the red dragon this early. Nice to see that.
And it looks like Apex has gotten through that isthmus unscathed. Now he's just trying to see if there's like another cave or another town. And it doesn't look like it on the western side of the map.
No, but there is a Magiwyvern, great target for that Hurt More spell. If I were him, I would be running back to a town right now to refill. We have our first, I believe, Metal Slime sighting of the night. Able to get through 1 damage. Able to get through 2 damage. It's still there, and... It's still there. And he gets through. So, at level 8, that Metal Slime, even with the scaled Metal Slime XP, is maximum 250... 86 strength at level 9. Hurt more what?
Bad news for Guelph. If he ran to a stone man, wasn't able to run away from it or cast sleep.
So luckily, he still is not too far away from silver shield money. Oh, and payback on that Spectre from earlier. 106 attack power at level 9, just swinging away. 30 MP is a lot more than they had to begin with, but it's not a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, especially since they're going to be casting heal a lot to get around, and it's going to be... with magic armor, they're going to be gaining a little bit of health back as they walk. The magic armor does give them 1 health for every 4 steps. But yeah, just swinging away at everything. Warlock cast stop spell, who cares? Doesn't stop that strength. And we find another cave.
I think this was mountain.
It is clearly mountain cave. Good call. Oh, wait, no. Wait.
It was tablet, and he hasn't got into tablet yet.
Oh, it was Guelph who saw that earlier. Okay. So we have him doing tablet cave. Going to get his silver harp.
He's saving the MP, or I don't think he's got much MP left.
Yeah, no MP, so he's going to have to walk out the way he came in. No casting the outside spell, even though he has it. And here we see Guelph making great use of that Hurt More spell, catching up pretty quickly. Apexcorvid still has a significant XP lead, 700 XP, but when you're throwing Hurt More at Knight, that's something you can catch up with pretty quickly. This is that mountain cave.
This is Garen's grave.
Oh! My goodness. Excellent move on the Wraith Knight. Going to get him really close to level 10. 21 more XP. I'm not sure if there's anything in here that can't get... Well, this will not give him. But he's not going to waste his time with it.
No, because even though they don't have much experience points, they still do hit hard.
Very, very hard. More gold. Herb. And if you can find it, more gold. He's got the 5 keys. It might be time to go down to the bottom of the grave.
His problem is he's out of magic and he's got to try to run from the Stone Man.
Stone Man is quite adept at blocking the runs. You think something like that would be easy to get around. Maybe it's just that big.
Well, he's made out of stone, so it's possible he can spawn, arms from the walls and block them.
Could be. Could just more stone rise up around him. Alright, heading towards its 4th chest, finds the Wraith. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, any enemy I have not fought yet, I would probably be running from, even though this will give him level 10. Just because all it takes is 1 DL2 breath, and 1, 6, 13, no strength, but a good amount of MP to level out those stats.
Well, take a look at his strength. He doesn't need it right now.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, that's roughly Charlock level. Since they do have the Death Necklace, if they get HP enough to use the Death Necklace, they absolutely are at the strength they need to defeat the Dragon Lord. Just need a few more things, such as Erdrick's Sword, Erdrick's Armor, Stones of Sunlight, Erdrick's Token, both the Trading Caves, and, well, finding Charlock. So even though level 10, less than 30 minutes into the seed, not a lot of exploration and not a lot of the items they need to progress.
Right, but all they're looking for now is towns. Almost all the caves have been found.
Which actually is an interesting thing. So we've found most of the treasure chests available in the game. I believe the only one left is this one, the ones in Charlock, as well as the Free Cave. And we find Urgic's token. So that means the Stones of Sunlight will either be in the Free Cave or on one of our search tiles. And we know at least 2 of them are active.
Yep. And what I want to tell everybody here as we reach the 30-minute mark of this race is we need to give a shout out to both of our runners, apexcorvid and Guelph35. They do fantastic work, not only for taking part in this tournament, but in other streams as well. So give them a follow. That is apexcorvid and Guelph35. And while you're at it, give a shout out to the crew behind the scenes here at Drag Warrior Randomizer and Randomania 2. We got MathGirl718. We got Kekolis doing the tracking. MathGirl718 is doing the restreaming. And give a follow to Elmore St. James here on Twitch. And find me on Facebook at Game Show Gumbo. And now that we're back to action, it looks like apexcorvid is deciding not to Death Warp.
With the amount of gold he has, even the... Oh, Metal Slime, Metal Slime. I just forgot what I was going to say, because we have a Metal Slime. With the gold he has, he may want to try to keep it to find that Silver Shield. And since they don't have the sword or armor yet, well, they do have the magic armor, don't need to buy that, but they may be looking for a flame sword as well, as we have the Free Cave. So this is going to determine where... Oh! Stones of Sunlight are on a search box. There's no other chests available. It cannot be found in Charlock because Charlock is hidden behind the rainbow bridge that you need the rainbow drop to create.
That is right. And with this... Now, I've been away from a while, but I think with the randomizer that we're playing, Erdrick's armor can be in Charlock, if I remember correctly, or is that not...
Erdrick's armor can be in Charlock. The only thing that can't be in Charlock is anything that is absolutely required to get in there.
So the stones, we know, are either in the search spot, in Cole, search spot in the overworld, or search spot in the Bad Town. Hawksnest, thank you. Hawksnest.
Hawksnest. We didn't see Bottom of Grave? I thought we did see Bottom of Grave.
Garen's Grave? Yeah, we did. Stone, the token was there. apexcorvid has found towns. He's found Hawksnest. Now he's going to go into this patch of mountains, and he's going to find the Motel 6.
He finds Breckenary. He's looking for a silver shield, and...
gets it.
Very, very nice. So he didn't have the large shield to be... Wait, no, he did have large shield. So now he has 73 defense, which is pretty solid. Going to be damage breaking, therefore repelling when they cast it. Most of the enemies other than Charlock.
And this is big news for Apex, because now he's going to go into Hawksnest, and he could grind in here a lot, depending on what's in the trap tile.
Yeah, not a lot of hit points, which is unfortunate. MP even less, but if it's something that's susceptible to hurt more, such as an Axe Knight or an Armored Knight, it should go pretty fast. If it's a Stone Man, a Golem, a Red or Blue Dragon, not quite as fast, but wow, even more strength. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
59 HP is not bad to see.
Yeah, but 55 magic points, getting that boost is big.
And it is a stone man. So he's going to cast Sleep. With 115 AP. 115 AP with just the broadsword, by the way. The stone man actually is going to be easily foreshottable. And if it stays asleep, this... Oh, nope. Wakes up again. The problem is, with the amount of HP that he has, the Stone Man hits hard enough that it still has a possibility of two-shotting him, I believe.
Yes, it does. And now search spot is the armor. All of life's worries now go away for Apex.
Yeah, he's with the exception of HP and MP, which are two very important stats, he's pretty much set to go. This is incredible. Still needs to find the stones. Going to be in the overworld search tile or in the town of Cole, which is yet unlocated. But, oh man, especially with that MP boost, he's going to just rocket around this map, finding those places.
And what we've talked about earlier in this interesting cave, and the rich get richer as he finds Harp Cave. He's gonna get his Staff of Brain, and on the far right side of your screen, he did find Sherlock, so he knows where it is. Sadly, it is a ways away.
It is, and it's at the end, so no more progress that way. I believe he can still continue up north a little bit, or not much, but just going to be able to slice right through this wizard, possibly two-shotting it. Oh, there you go.
And as we need to talk about with Erdrick's armor, hurt spells are cut in half, and breath spell and breath is cut by a third, which is important because it makes it, if you don't have the armor, it makes it almost impossible to beat Dragon Lord.
Almost impossible. I have seen it done, but it's not something you want to do unless absolutely necessary.
Yes, it's not fun.
Oh no. There was someone, who was it? It was one of their very first races, and they ended up going at it without the armor, and it was just absolutely incredible. And was it Cyberdark or Zarnax? Last year during the, they found the armor in the throne room during a permanent repel seed, and decided to sell it and try to finish without the armor, given the, I believe it was a Chaos seed as well.
Yeah, sometimes being super swaggy bites you in the butt, and it did in that seed.
Yeah, Sneaky, Chaos Light, that's what it was. That permanent repel can be quite a bear sometimes, especially if you get the armor in the throne room.
Yeah, so that would have been Winter Tournament Week 2, I think.
Fortunately, Guelph getting the back attack from that Armored Knight, being sent back, losing that exploration. And more importantly, going to lose a little bit of an experience. He was gaining ground on the experience deficit he had, but this is just going to push him back a little bit more. Almost 1,000 experience separates our runners now.
Even though Apex does have the best armor, running into a Stone Man is no bueno whatsoever, so he's going to get out of there.
Yeah, no fault there. Going to continue searching. Really, really, really wants to see some HP gain, I imagine, to make full use of that Heal More spell that he's got.
Yeah, but the $64,000 question is, where are you going to find it?
Could be level 12, could be level 16, could be level 18. Who knows? This is a Math Girl seed. You know it's going to have some sort of twist like that.
Apex finds Freebie Cave. He's going to pick up, I believe this was a torch. Yep.
He might pick it up. Probably pausing to write it down. And drops the cursed spell, which actually isn't that bad of a play. It prevents you from accidentally misclicking it later on in the seed.
Happened to me in a couple of seeds a long time ago. Probably when I was starting out playing in this game. I was playing a random seed and I found a cursed spell and I misclicked and I wasn't able to get out of the castle because it was surrounded by swamp. I think Apex is doing the right thing going back to start.
I think so. Because it seems to be spiderwebbing out from that, was that tablet cave? In all sorts of different directions, and just, he wasn't getting anywhere. So start off in a different direction to start with and see if there's something else out there. Or go right back.
I don't think he's been to this area yet.
No, that is our first sighting of the Jerk Cave. Of course, we call him the Jerk because if you do not have Erdrick's token when you go visit him, he will not just say you don't get the rainbow drop, he says, "Be gone!" and kicks you out of the cave. Runs into a blue dragon outside of a unknown town?
It's either going to be Cole or it's going to be Cantlin. Either one is beneficial.
Absolutely. Cole will have a search spot right there. Cantlin will give our runners the possible location of an overworld search tile if it exists. He's going to spend some time taking out this armored knight. And it'll be interesting to see if he walks back and forth a few times before walking in, just to get to that 3,000... No, he's not. 3,000 experience for the next level. We have no idea what it's like. I'm sure he's just as eager as we are to find out what it is. Does not find a sword he wants to buy. Although with that amount of strength, you probably don't need the flame sword. Flame sword will give 8 additional power on top of the broadsword. So,
well, that would put him at Dragon Lord. He'd be able to fight Dragon Lord with the flame sword.
yeah, close. So 55 to the north and 67 to the east. Given the way that our overworld meanders, that may not be the easiest count to do, but it sounds like it might be on the first continent.
This might be a time to go rescue the princess if he runs out of energy.
Yeah, Nick's death, just go straight to the basement where the swamp cave is, rescue the princess who is behind... Do we know what's there yet?
Blue Dragon.
Oh, that's right, the Blue Dragon. He should be able to take out a Blue Dragon unless it's got some crazy ability. With 82 defense, with 59 HP, should not be able to two-shot him, so we can just go at it with the DL2 strats as we find the town of Cole. Going to bypass the shop, go straight to the search tile, and we have Stones of Sunlight. So the final item required in order to enter Charlotte Castle. We know where the Jerk Cave is. He already has the staff. That means the overworld search tile is either Erdrick's sword or the fairy flute.
Knowing where you're at, knowing you have what you need to go into Charlotte, I think the place you gotta grind somewhere because you can't dive too far in Charlotte, not with that health and MP.
Well, you can take a test try at the Blue Dragon right here. Blue Dragon hits him for 17. He hits for 35. Blue Dragon hits him for 19. He casts the heal more, which is a good idea. 25, yeah, he would have died. But But hitting for 17 means that even though I don't have the calculation in my head based on his strength and whatever, he's not hitting for more than 34, and with 7 additional agility, that's 3 additional defense. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for our runners. A little bit more HP, a pretty good amount more MP. As you can see, that MP turning orange. If you're not familiar with the way the tracker works, orange signifies that we are close to what is required for our runners to fight the Dragon Lord, assuming that they have Urgic Sword and armor. Green means typically you should be good to go. If you have, based on the combination of different stats, if you have high strength, for instance, you don't need quite as much mana. If you have high hit points, you can use a death necklace, you don't need quite as much strength. There is some wiggle room, but you definitely like to see stats turning orange at level 12.
By the way, I don't know if people know this, but Jeopardy today, we had some big game show news today, and it's kind of important. Jeopardy's found its new hosts.
That we did, and it'll be interesting to see how the show fares with them on it. We have Guelph35 finding the wizard who's got the baby breath. Not the worst thing in the world. Getting pretty close to his level 12. Has really come up on the experience. So, only about 600 experience, about to be 500. Oh, nope. Dragon Knight got the back attack and sent him back with the DL2 breath, unfortunately, as he was making pretty good progress. apexcorvid does have a slight experience lead, but more importantly, he's got the stuff he needs, except for the sword. He knows where the search tile is. Probably going to go get the princess and find what's on there. If it is the fairy flute, going to Charlock. If it's not, well, going to Charlock.
No, going down to Swamp Cave.
Oh, yes, Swamp Cave to get the princess to help you find that search spot. And I believe this is Guelph's first trek into the... No, it is not.
No, this is his second. He tried to go down to the bomb, but unfortunately, he got killed. He does not have the token that was in here.
As apexcorvid takes out the blue dragon in style, going to go... Whoa! Fun police sighting in Swamp Cave. You hate to see it. And even though they have a... Oh, heal up, sir. Heal up. Gonna cast outside. Wait, no,
So
not cast outside.
He's going to cast outside, and then he's going to cast return.
Ah.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
What do you mean doesn't...
Apex does not have return.
But we do have wings. And... No wings here. Wings were in the treasury?
Yeah, wings were in the treasury.
What a way to find out you don't have return yet. My goodness, return and Erdrick Sword is pretty much the only thing they don't have right now. Is able to get away from the fun police. We know
he's able to one-hit a wyvern.
I know. With we know those fun police are hitting pretty hard, so it scares me a little bit when I see him finishing a fight and not healing up at the end of it. But getting close to the south entrance. Gonna fight that metal scorpion, get a little bit closer to level 13. Take the stairs up.
He's gonna get the hell out of there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, seeing the red dragon in the swamp cave makes me want to do the grind on that blue dragon even less than I already want to, because I don't want to do a grind on that blue dragon. Alright, Guelph35, back to making experience. Back up to about a 700-point experience deficit. But we'll see what happens next. Apexcorvid has saved the princess. He's gonna, looks like, probably go through the swamp cave and check and see what the coordinates are on the other side before he starts searching on this overworld to see if it's close to the north side of swamp cave on the other continent. Ooh, not really that close. So 30 away on pretty much either one. And Guelph35 is going into Hawksness. He is also smacking the Stoneman very hard. And he now has his Erdrick's armor. He's got to be happy to see that.
Yes, it was a long time coming, and he actually got it.
Alright, so it appears that apexcorvid gambled poorly, is going back to the main continent to continue his search for that search tile. Unless I missed him searching while I was staring at Guelph35 getting the armor.
No, it's on the other it's on the main continent. And the way he threw up Repel, it does look like he's got an idea of where it is.
I think so. I mean, it's to the northeast. He's probably been drawing a map. He can probably kind of guess the way he needs to go. It's not nearly far enough, sir. And here we see that meandering, kind of spiderwebby overworld haunting him. He's going to have to go further to the east and then start heading down south at some point, since he's a little bit further than the 55 north. Would be interesting if it's over here.
Yeah, well, he has to do that anyways, because Sherlock is around that area.
Alright, looks like it's going to be in this forest down here. close to the forest. Yep, right there. Finds Urgic's sword. So he is in grind and go mode. So now the choice for him is, what do you do for a grind? Do you go to Hawksness? Do you go back to those blue dragons? I think Hawksness is a little bit closer, and the Stone Man almost seems a little bit squishier right now, especially with the sleep spell. Guelph is going to drop the Fighter's Ring for the Stones of Sunlight. Still doesn't have that token. Or option 3, grind in the entrance of Charlock.
Sounds like a good idea. You know what's there, and you know that you have enemies that you can destroy pretty easily. Not only that, you don't have to deal with a Stone Man if you don't want to.
Absolutely. So the encounter rate will be lower, but if it's full of Axe Knights and Green Dragons, oh, Golem's not something you want to see. Hitting for 52. Golems have sleep! Oh my goodness. Run away, sir. Run away! Oh, and the basic spell of Hurt. Ooh.
Well, he's going to get level 13. See how this works. 4 more power, 4 more agility, 1 hit point, and that's it.
Oh my goodness. Level 13, kind of a whammy. But level 14, not too far behind it. 5625 experience, so if he finds more of those golems that he's able to take out, maybe not a bad thing. Might be trying to find a better zone. Arbor Knight's not bad. Just gonna fight right through it, not even cast Hurtmores. Or hit once and then throw a Hurtmore.
Yeah, because that would more than likely get you to where you need to go. Oh look, a red dragon.
Ooh, red dragons hit hard. That's not something I'm going... Oh! Is he just taking the death warp? Is he gonna go back to the blue dragon?
Looks like the play. And of all 3 options that you had, the blue dragon in the swamp cave is the least awful.
Alright, looks like we got a little bit of a hiccup on Guelph's side. Oh, no. I hear something. And runs into the red dragon here in Swamp Cave. Unfortunately, the red dragon's hitting a little too hard to really pull off the DL2 strats. Not quite enough hit points. So Guelph had mentioned earlier that his stream may die and he would start a local copy if it did. Hopefully we can get him back up so we don't have to deal with that. We unfortunately, we may finish this race without knowing who the actual winner is. Apexcorvid is... he's good to go.
He may be good to go, but he's got to get that HP up a tad first.
Absolutely.
Like by 40 points.
Actually, if he had a little bit more MP, 40 points may not even be necessary with this amount of strength that they have. So they're hitting 9 to 19 on the Dragon Lord 2. They're going to need at 139 AP, you're looking at an average of 11 swings. So give yourself, yeah, he will need a lot more HP and MP.
Yeah, he's going to need about 30 and 30.
All right, while Math Girl figures out the sound issue, it could be that his stream is too quiet and VLC is overcompensating. But in the meantime, we can talk about this grind. Going to be about another, 4? So 640 HP or XP would put you not quite there. So you're going to need 4 more after this.
No, 7. That would give you 720 experience. That would be enough.
That would be. Math Girl's the restreamer. Elmore is not the math person. All right, we are 1 hour into this seed. Apexcorvid is in grind and go mode. While he attacks this blue dragon, let's talk about a little bit about what's coming up. Right now, it is there's another match going on, a JJ Schmidt 77 versus Majorstein, and then at 11 p.m., so just starting right now, is Zarnax 42 versus Edge Talvron. And then tomorrow we have another marathon of matches starting at 7 o'clock with NYC Guy versus Archfield Monk and Sausage Link 83 versus Chromaticalism. And that sound means that we have a level and not a good level either.
No, only got 2 health. To get some magic though and some defense.
That he did, but not quite enough. So Sausage Link 83 versus Chromaticalism at 7 p.m. as well. At 9 p.m. tomorrow, we have Smashy versus Stags 28, and we have Nemenva versus Kagalis at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Commander Leonhardt versus Yakko Wacko 20 at 10 p.m. Eastern, and Arm Polly versus Value V at 11 p.m. So another marathon. Get ready for it, folks.
And if you want to find out where they will be restreamed, make sure to follow us on our join our Discord. Join the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Discord. You get all the information that you need, and you also can partake in some wonderful tournaments like this one. And don't forget our weekly races.
That's true. I don't believe we're going to be doing the Wednesday night races for the near future just because there's so many races already on Wednesday. If there's nothing scheduled for the 8 p.m. Sunday race, runners may be able to make it to that one. That's using our standard flags. It's 8 p.m. on Sunday, so a lot of people can make it. It's a great time to wet your teeth in the competitive aspect of this. And we usually get a restream for those, so if you want people to see you actually play, it's a good way to do it. As we do have Guelph35 back up, I'm very, very, very happy to see that. Not sure how much he's got while he was down. We do see that he still is only about 1,000 experience behind Apexcorvid, but not sure what equipment he's gotten. Math Girl, you restream on Sundays? Math Girl 718, being one of our premier restreamers, does a lot of heavy lifting for us, and was commentating earlier tonight and did a great job doing that.
Did a great job with Sneaky the Lost in an earlier race.
So apexcorvid, a little less than 1,000 experience points away from level 15. I know he's hoping to see some hit points there. If anything, to make this grind just a little bit faster, if it needs to go to 16.
He wants a 30 spot right now so he could be done with it.
Just absolutely. 70 MP, even with 140 AP, 70 MP might be a little low depending on how nasty the dive into Charlock was. We already know that there's red dragons, that is the fun police, and golems on the top floor. The golems are a little bit easy to run away from. The red dragons, not so much, even with 77 agility. Now, he may have to burn a couple heal mores on the way down if that's the case, so he may need more MP than what the stats or what the convention says you need. But what he definitely needs more of is HP.
Yep, and if it gets a little too hairy for him, he could always nope out, and he'll be able to buy herbs because the Motel 6 Reckonary is right there, so he's covered.
All right, 3 more of these will be level 15, almost on the dot. I think I did my math right on that one.
And it looks like Guelph is going to get his Erdrick sword.
Nice. So he has Erdrick's armor, he has Erdrick's sword. We don't know what shield he has right now. And not sure if he's turned in his stat or for the staff yet, but that's probably the case, given that he's going to where I believe the Jerk Cave is. But given the lack of a good grind spot, there is... Oh, I was off by 100. My goodness.
Well, 3 more power, 3 more agility. Well, the good news is he's got the MP. The bad news is he doesn't have the HP.
All right, Guelph getting his disappointment and lackluster level 14. As apexcorvid takes a death warp, is going to run straight back down there. Doesn't have to use a key, can just go there.
That is correct, but he's got 89 MP, so he's in really good shape on that front. Sadly, he needs to grind to 16 just to get anywhere near the HP that he needs in order to fight the Dragon Lord. Because of his defense right now, the main thing he needs to worry about is getting 2 max Dragon Lord 2 breaths. So that would equal 96. So if he can get to 97, he is in... That's win right there. But he could do it with less.
You can do it with less. The chance of getting... It's a 1/8 chance of getting the max damage breath, and it's not a 100% chance that he'll use the breath. So the chance of getting 96 damage in 2 turns is low, but it's absolutely there. You will have to take some chances in the fight.
Yeah, but been calling tournament races for quite a while. I have seen multiple 48s in a row, so it's probable, and that runs in through the mind of a lot of these racers. If it's probable, and if you think you're in a good spot, might want to safeguard against that.
All right, our tracker showing him having the token. Did he miss the other chest down here?
I think he did, but I'm not so sure. And Apex at 15, he is 1250 away from 16. So that's about 7 to 8 blue dragons away.
Yeah, I'll let you do the math on that one. I've already failed twice. I don't need to make a fool of myself any more than I already am just by talking.
You gotta know your 180 times tables for the blue dragons.
And luckily at work we have calculators.
Meanwhile, I just have an index card. I don't know your age, but back in my day, when I went to elementary school in 95, 96, we had to use... Oh, he did not have the token.
Okay. Well, when you lose the stream like that, sometimes you miss out on a couple things, and at least now we have a little bit more accurate of an idea of where he's got. If he brings up his item screen, which I haven't seen yet, or his status screen, then we'll have a little bit better of an idea where he's at, if he's picked up a shield or not. Yeah, darts, turtle games, Apex grinding regular. Yeah, he's doing a pretty quick job of this, all things considered. Honestly, it's kind of a toss-up between this and the Stoneman. The Stoneman will do more damage to you, but I think you'll do a little bit more damage to it. There's a sleep spell to consider, but here it's right here. Take a death warp, walk right back down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, whatever the saying is.
No, you got it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Better at words than math, which is hilarious.
Happens to a lot of good students. Meanwhile, apexcorvid is going to fight off this blue dragon and unfortunately gets back attack, which is rare because of how good the agility is. But it looks like he's going to be able to destroy this blue dragon, but he's got to take a safety heal more first. And then attack. That is going to get level 16 for Apex. Let's take a look at these stats. Let's see if he's anywhere near enough. 1 more power, 5 more agility, 6 more hit points. He is nowhere near.
I think 79 HP might be a new record if he goes for it, which he's not. He's smart enough not to. Although with 143 AP, holy moly.
That's 10 to 20. 10 to 21, excuse me.
10 to 21, yeah. It's incredible. Throw the death necklace on, and maybe you'll... No, don't throw the death necklace on.
Way too risky.
For those of you unfamiliar with this version of the randomizer, the death necklace, although in the main game, the vanilla game, only curses you. In this randomizer, it gives you 10 additional attack power, in addition for 25% of your HP. So it would bring his HP down into the 60s? 59? And his AP would be substantially higher, but not nearly enough to hit the Dragon Lord hard enough to make up for that loss of HP. So Math Girl did roll the seed, and now we're starting to see how that's going to play out, as level 17 is a definite must, and we are actually still quite a ways away. If we have another meager HP level, could see 18, 19, who knows? course, I say that, we're only an hour and 15 minutes into the seed, so even if he is taking the time to get to level 17 and level 17's go, getting to Charlock and diving, we could still see an hour and a half seed right now. More likely an hour and 35 if level 17 is the go. And with 92 defense, he's armor defense breaking most of Charlock, so that repel spell would be quite effective on the lower tier enemies. At 94 defense, he'll start defense breaking Axe Knights as well, and then he'll just have the blue and red dragons, Arbor Knights, and Golems to contend with. And given that some of those lower tiers may have those lower tier Charlock enemies on them, it could be a very fast dive down. Or it could be a bunch of red dragons. Oh, hitting a blue dragon for 49. Absolutely insane. Casting the heal more instead of 2 heals. Interesting move there. I guess it saves a little bit of time. If this dive down to the blue dragon is anything like our Charlock dive, even if they get the HP, they may want a little bit more MP. Although he is trying to kill the red dragons instead of running away. At 85 agility, running away from the red dragons is not quite a coin flip, but it's close. 86 agility for the Armored Knights and 90 agility for the red dragons is where you break even on your ability to run away from them. So Guelph has the armor, can only be going in here to get a quick grind, trying to get a couple of levels. If Asmati Games were here to track the XP, maybe we could find out what the faster grind is. Two more blue dragons will bring us to level 17 for apexcorvid. Correction! One more blue dragon and one more wyvern will get him level 17.
Let's hope. He needs 17. 4 more power, 2 more agility. Oh! Look at all those magic points, though!
That's an insane amount of magic. What's what, 115 magic points now? Just insane. 82 HP. I'm not saying go for it, but I'm kind of hoping he does. Although, with that strength, with now he can make better use of that heal more when he's healing, and he has substantially more heal mores the next time he comes down here. I mean, he should be able to grind all the way to level 18 with what he's got. As far away as Charlock is, I don't think you want him to take the gamble right now.
I don't think you go. 82 is still way too low, because you're going to be burning heal mores if he keeps on breathing you.
But think of the legend you'll become if you can do it.
Didn't we have a runner have 87 and pull it off?
I believe 87 is the. For some reason, I'm thinking 83 was done once, but I definitely did see an 87 once.
And I think it was Rye Guy who did that, and he did it against Nescard. And he did it against Yeah, he did it against Nescards in a tournament a while ago. I think it was the quarterfinals.
I think that's where I saw it. I mean, you kind of have to, right? That's the only way you're going to do it.
And knowing his luck, it's the only way you're going to beat him.
Exactly. All right, so let's see how fast this goes now. 147 AP, which means he's hitting this blue dragon for anywhere between a lot and a whole lot. Was that a 2-shot?
Yeah, it was a 2-shot.
Goodness. I'm guessing level doesn't actually change color in Tracker. No, the level will stay white. However, as soon as HP reaches 97, it will be... I believe it goes green at 97.
And he's just swung for 50, so we know his max. Guelph just having some bad luck in a Hawk's Nest.
Well, he's having bad luck in Hawksness, but he's also fighting the Stone Man in Hawksness, which may be the source of the bad luck.
No, he had a Fizzle hurt more against some Wyverns. Some Star Wyverns.
Ah.
Apex almost closing in 14,250, which would be level 18.
Somewhere between 4 and 8 more of these blue dragons. I'm going to leave myself a range I know I'm probably somewhere in. Actually, it might only be 3. 5,
no,
4.
it's going to be 5.
Ah.
So your range was correct.
Apex is not defense-breaking Axe Knights, Golems, Armor Knights, and Red Dragons and Blue Dragons. At 94, he'll be defense-breaking the Axe Knights.
Yeah, he's going to be needed to be around 110, 115 to defense break these blue dragons.
Actually, Blue Dragon defense break is 98, I believe. And 100 for the Stoneman.
So all he just needs is, what, 9 more agility and he's there?
Only.
Well, he's more likely to get that than he is to get... 19, 17 HP?
I think the randomizer is programmed to make that highly unlikely. But you never know. Unlikely doesn't mean impossible.
He's got 14,250.
There it is! As you can tell by all our stats being in green, this is go mode. He's probably just taking the Death Warp out right now, and then he's going to go immediately back and back to Charlock, that is, and make his dive. Even if you have terrible luck on the dive down, you have plenty of heal mores to spare. You've got oodles of HP, so you don't have to heal quite as much if you have a bad encounter with a Armor Knight or a Red Dragon, and your defense breaking half a Charlock to begin with.
That is true. And the good news for... the problem is it's a long trek, but the good news is right near Charlock is Breckenary, so you'll be able to heal before you go in.
Heal and cast Repel, stay at the inn, go on down. Given how much MP they have, and given that they've got 4 MP to spare before they start losing heal mores, probably cast Repel a couple times on the way down as well, since you're damage breaking over half.
Just got to be careful of the red dragons then.
Yes, with 87 agility, just shy of a coin flip for red dragons to get away from them. But, coin flip, 2 or 3 heads or tails in a row is something that absolutely can happen. It's not that uncommon, and they'll probably see it on the way down. Which is why it's good to see him have a couple extra heal mores in the tank. But at 147, so you're swinging
11 to 23.
11 to 23.
You're golden.
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is get down there. Comment in chat, is that the Duck Hunting Dog? No, it is Tov, or Tove from Dragon Warrior 4. Unfortunately, doesn't scare anyone in this randomizer, but you can play as him, and he's cute. When you save the princess does ride him all the way back to the king. Alright, Guelph getting the first bit of sad news. The second bit of sad news will come at level 17. That being said, the Stone and Grind is not exactly bad. He's still, 4,500 experience points behind apexcorvid. But given that apexcorvid has been able to just absolutely plow through those blue dragons for the last couple of, 15, 20 minutes, you become a little bit more effective with the amount of AP and more hit points that he got at level 16. And able to stay in one place longer at level 17.
Where I think everything turned for Apex is that his gamble paid off, where he was able to find a town with the Silver Shield, and Guelph unfortunately was not.
That did not hurt. The other thing is, just looking at both sides of the screen at the same time as much as I can, it really seemed like Guelph got sent packing a little bit more often. Not sure how often the death counters have been updated, but it feels like Guelph has had a little bit more difficult of a run luck. 2 trips down into the Grave of Garen that he got sent back early from. Just overall, not quite as, I don't want to say lucky, but as effective in the overworld exploration.
That sounds about right. And now Apex is getting all of the run luck. He is in the home stretch, and he's gonna dunk some fairy water himself.
At this point, it's not run luck, it's kind of run expectations. Axe Knights have sleep. Oh my goodness, did not see that coming. Three. Alright, there he is.
And a full complement of herbs is gonna do Apex wonders. He has now reached the bottom and is making his way to the Dragon Lord.
We still haven't seen what's on that spike tile. It could be a golem. Trying to think what could pose a threat for him right now. Honestly, that Axe Knight with Sleep is probably one of the bigger threats. Red Dragon is going to go down in 3 hits. Blue Dragon will go down in 2 to 3 hits. Golem will go down in 3 hits. I mean, there's not much down here that can stop him, but the Axe Knight actually has an outside chance of doing something.
Golem also has Sleep, but doesn't have... And aside from his fist, doesn't have much to worry about.
He's also got the spell of Hurt, so he's left smaller chance to... Did he? Oh, he cast Hurt more. Okay. I thought he just smacked him for 63.
No, but that's a great strategy. You know you have the attack. You know you're swinging for 23. You know you have 13 heal mores in the chamber. You know, why not waste? Why not use a Hurt more against a Axe Knight? It just makes sense.
Yeah, so barring a miss menu, as noted in chat, Apex is pretty much a sure shot for this.
And here comes the big boy fight.
19 to start with. Doesn't get the doubles, gonna have to heal more.
Yeah, doubles is kind of wishful thinking here.
Alright, so 33 now.
And by the way, there is the double 48 I was worried about.
Oh, yeah. I've already lost count. 49? Or 48? Well, that was 48. Another 23
There's
is
the max.
71. $82. Oh, gets the double. Very nice.
And there's the 17
99.
winning for his minimum.
Almost a third of the way through the Dragon Lord's life and still has 69 NP to go. 111 damage to the Dragon Lord.
That is roughly 2/3 of max Dragon Lord 2 health. And there's a 20, so 132, if your math is correct.
I think my math is close to correct. If he swings hard again, this could be it. Nope. One more after this will seal it.
Yep. Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. Break out your...
We're kind of... Both of us have the same sentiment. Break out your GGs. Apexcorvid's going to visit the king and he's going to win this match.
Alright, and we have an official race time GG time of 1 hour and 34 minutes even.
That is a well-raced seed, especially given how long it took to actually get the proper HP you needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Level 18 seed in an hour on 35. Hour 35 is roughly the average amount of time it takes to get through these standard flag seeds. So the fact that he was able to do that time going to level 18 is pretty impressive. And a lot of it, I think, was due to those insane strength numbers that allowed him to just roll across the enemies. Level 17 right now for Guelph35. He gets that big MP boost. Still doesn't see the HP needs, though. It's going to go right back to this grind.
And what I think also really helped Apex is all those gambles that he took, especially with all of that money that paid off in dividends, especially finding Silver Shield early, finding Broadsword early, and he also got Erdrick's sword pretty quickly and was able to kill a Stone Man pretty early as well.
Yeah, he did have a good, 15-20 minute advantage on Guelph35 for Erdrick's armor, so helping him on that exploration, which also made finding Erdrick's sword a little bit easier.
And he just never looked back.
Guelph didn't see Rimalder until 25 minutes in, but you should have had pretty good amount of keys this seed, since there's a double key start and the key in the treasury.
And we're going to try to see if we can get Apex in to chat with us.
And there he is right here.
Yep.
Welcome,
Hello.
Apex. GG on that race. Initial thoughts?
It started super fast. I had some excellent payoffs for dice rolls and exploration, but those levels at the end, we were at 82 hit points at level 17, something like that. That was brutal.
82 hit points at level 17 and still in the 40s in the double digits. You didn't see your first significant hit point gain until probably, level 15?
Yeah, and that was barely a double-digit gain. What was that, about 12 hit points, something like that?
Essentially.
Yeah, and you were grinding on those blue dragons when they're not two-shotting you, but they're three-shotting you at that point, which means that even though you're swinging a big sword with a lot of strength, takes a little bit to get through it, but you did. And once you got to level 15, I think it just started to take off there.
Well, that was all about having that silver shield at that point. I got the gold before I knew where one was, and I walked across pretty much the entire map with it. So that was a little bit of luck paying off in a big way.
A little bit. Guelph35 tried for the same thing. Unfortunately, he died before he had the chance to spend any of the money. He was able to get the magic armor and the broadsword, but unable to get the silver shield.
Well, the large shield's pretty good, but it's in those knife-edge situations, like grinding on those blue dragons, that extra defense, I was being a little risky there because we had no resources. So I was rolling, 26 hit points. I'm still swinging and hoping that we take it out. But shoot, our magic was low for a while too. There was just no good options.
No good options except for exploring and hitting things. You did start with the heal more, and hurt more didn't take too long to come, so that was pretty nice as well.
It definitely gave us what we needed to explore, but to actually take on, enemies in bulk, it took a bit to get there, didn't it?
That it did. Unfortunately, Guelph35 didn't have enough resources to hit level 18 on this. Oh! Is he gonna grind and dive?
Oh, we got a dive grind coming?
Oh, I don't know if well, you already have a lot of MP. All you need is the HP, so if you're gambling on the massive HP gain, which we know is coming, this is not necessarily a bad strategy, especially swinging 147 AP.
Another thing to think about is if he's got that racetime.gg open and he's seen that I finished, he's got to know it's coming soon, because we are very equal. He might even be just a little bit better than me at this game, so he must know that he's right on the cusp of being ready.
Probably. If I saw you finished at the time you did, I'd probably be thinking, wow, I've got another 4 levels to go. But here he is, making quick work of the enemies that he's choosing to fight, running away from the golem, which is good because we do know the golem has sleep.
That last floor of Sharlock was scary. We had those golems and those axe knights out in force. I was sweating.
We were sweating for you as well. There was one axe knight that slept you for, I believe, 3 rounds before you were able to wake up. Fortunately, with the incredible 93 defense that you have, wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to you and would have had to sleep you for probably another 3 or 4 rounds in order to have a reasonable chance of killing you. As we see an armored knight running away. Probably thinks only needs 750 more. I'll probably save it for the Axe Knights I'm going to see later on. And we know what that means.
Yeah, but he's got a torch right here, and right now at 112, that's 14 heal mores. Even though he doesn't know this, he only needs, what, 10?
Maybe 10. You know, with 147 AP, you're looking roughly, what, 9 swings in the Dragon Lord to take him down? So round that up to 10 just to be on the safe side to, you know, cover the spread a little bit. And that's 10 swings, not necessarily 10 heal mores. There's a possibility of doubles. He doesn't know this, but there's a possibility of doubles. And then that, if he doesn't get the back attack in the beginning, that's an extra free attack right there. So, I mean,
he is not going to be able to get doubles. His defense is way too low. The max would be 50.
Dragon Lord is definitely hitting him for up to 50, so 25 to 50 for the Dragon Lord. Does make those doubles very unlikely. What is likely is going to kill this blue dragon in 2 hits. And a wizard! And this will be level 18. Both run in the same strength HP build, so we do expect him to have 110 HP and to cheer a little bit on the inside because he knows that his gamble paid off and he is going to be able to complete it on this dive, assuming that he doesn't run into anything nasty that we haven't seen thus far.
Yeah, he's going to burn a heal more here. I don't blame him for that. Big ups to Guelph. He had some really, really bad luck early on, and that's what did him in. There's a bunch of red dragons and stone men. He could just not run from.
Oh, and there's those Axe Knights with sleep we were seeing earlier. Able to get away. With only 81 defense, that Axe Knight is hitting him a little bit harder and won't need quite as many swings to keep him sleep locked for. Hopefully we don't see it. Just swinging through the wizard instead of trying to run away. Since he's damage breaking, it's not necessarily a bad play.
I think he's got a good amount of herbs where this makes a lot of sense.
48 damage on an Axe Knight. My goodness. Going to be called a fool, maybe because the Dragon Lord noticed him not go all the way up to 110 HP. But there it is right there.
I like his chances.
I like his chances. As long as he goes in with more than 50 HP, he should be fine. Blows a heal more and is rewarded with the stop spell, so even though he spent a heal more here, he's got a guaranteed double in the first round and a little bit more protected in case of a back attack, which he did not get. Swings 19 to begin with. followed with a 17. So 36 plus 20 is 56. Wow! Barring a miss menu, he definitely has this. And a 21. 87.
Yeah, that's some good numberage. $101.
Low swing there, but no big deals with the high swings he had earlier. All right, just one or two more swings here. And there you have it. Break out your GGs in chat for Guelph35, who has defeated the Dragon Lord. Within about 10 minutes of apexcorvid, so altogether not terrible given the luck he had earlier in the race. And Guelph35 has finished in a racetime.gg official time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 3 seconds.
That was a tough race for Guelph. Just ran into a wall after the beginning and just he's able to plow through it. And
with us in the commentator's booth, we do have Guelph35. GG, sir.
Thank you. GG's.
Initial thoughts on the seed?
Every decision I could have made, I made the wrong decision. It seemed. My exploration luck was awful. I was trying to go when I should have been grinding, I think, and it just didn't go well tonight.
No, it didn't.
That's how it looked from my point of view.
From our point of view, it looked to be about the same. The early game had a similar experience kind of growth as apexcorvid, but when you both got your gold for a potential silver shield, I think that's where the first big divergence happened, because you were unable to keep it.
Right. Yeah, I did the grind and then explored all the parts of the map that didn't have towns. And ran into enough red dragons along the way.
Yeah, they were out to get you. Thoughts on the HP for this seed?
Yeah, 15 would have been go mode if we had enough HP. Actually, it wasn't until I hit the end that I realized we were still way short.
Yeah, it made the overworld searches just a little, or exploration a little bit more tedious, because you had to heal a little bit more often after fights. And even once you got Erdrick's armor, it wasn't as easy as it normally would be if you had a little bit more HP to spend those heal mores on.
Right. But it happens.
So, any last words on this seed, and any thoughts going forward into the third round?
Good riddance to the seed, and hopefully I'll have better luck next time.
And Apex?
First off, GG Guelph. That seed was it was a hurry up and wait. That's what it felt like to me. But
yeah, the free flame sword at level 4 was nice. And then the almost empty eye level at 5, and then the free Erdrick sword later on was cool.
Yeah, level 5 where you got all of what, 1 hit point?
I thought it was 1 strength and nothing else.
It was feast and famine in this whole thing.
Yeah.
It sure was. You never knew what you were going to get. At the end there, shoot, I think on 16, I was thinking of getting into the Charlock neighborhood, you know, but we ended up needing 2 more levels. It's crazy.
Yeah, when we didn't have enough at 17, I figured I was gonna. Well, you had already finished by then. I figured I was gonna head over to Charlock and get 18 on the way.
That's what it looked like, yeah. Well, thank you so much to Math Girl, Elmore St. James, Kiggless, and Sigma Fan for putting this on. It's a lot of fun doing this. It's even more fun watching them. I'm sure you guys put on a heck of a show. I can't wait to come back and see it.
Well, we're grateful for you racing it. It's you guys that put on the entertaining races.
Shoot, we do this every day of the week. It's you guys that makes it watchable.
I will second the thanks to all the behind the scenes people to make this happen.
It's our pleasure, and it's great being able to commentate these incredible races and being able to be a part of this incredible community. If you still haven't joined our Discord, we're a welcoming bunch, and we'd love to have you if you want to enjoy this randomizer with us.
That's right. We're going to be heading over to RPG Limit Break, where we have another fantastic match happening. Show these people a whole bunch of support. And it's going to be fun times over there, I do believe.
It is. Zarnax 42 and Edge Talvaron in progress right now at RPG Limit Break. I'm Elmore St. James, Sigma Fan, joining me in the commentator's booth. Kagala's tracking. Math Girl rolling a great seed and doing excellent restreaming. And with that,
She's
I
one of the
believe
best.
she is one of the best, and she's taught me everything I need to know about restreaming, and is the reason I succeeded at it. So with that, everyone have a great night, stay safe, and I'll see you over at RPG Limit Break.
Bye, everyone.